Hi, Dr. Jamie here, and thank you for joining me in this gentle chair yoga practice. There's some misconceptions about chair yoga out in the world, and let me just tell you, this is a gentle chair yoga practice that we are going to be doing today to help wring stress and tension out of the body, to get oxygen flowing to the brain and all of the organs to help you feel better, more relaxed, more at peace. That being said, I do teach chair yoga classes that are much more intense, that not only help you to warm up and wring that stress and tension out of the body, that are also a darn good workout. So don't be fooled by the term chair yoga, that it's somehow a lesser form of yoga. Chair yoga in some ways can be a deeper practice even, because you can go deeper into poses if you're not worrying about falling over. That being said, if you have some friends or loved ones that would like to try chair yoga, this video would be a good starting point, so please share it with them. And if you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up at the end. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell. Click the notification bell so that you can get updates when I have uploaded more videos coming in the future. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's do some gentle chair yoga. Hello, and thank you for joining me in my home yoga studio for a gentle chair yoga practice. Scoot on up to the front of your chairs. Make sure that the ankles are under the knees and the knees are hip width apart. As we start our yoga practice today, we're going to do a little bit of vocal toning, chanting Om, Ah, open the throat, release the jaw, O, rounding the lips, last syllable, tip of the tongue lightly behind the front two teeth. And see if you can feel the vibrations moving through your sinuses and the third eye. We chant Om at the beginning of yoga, not just because it's like a groovy yoga thing to do. It is a groovy yoga thing to do. It's like opening to grace, allowing grace to flow through your practice, but also we're vibrating the vagus nerve as we chant. The vagus nerve runs outside of the spinal column, down through the throat, near the heart, and then branches out in the belly. When we chant, we vibrate that vagus nerve, helping it to produce oxytocin. Oxytocin is the hormone that helps us to release, relax, and heal stress damage. So let's chant Om, Ah, Om 3 times before we begin our practice today. Close your eyes. Take a moment to turn your focus inward to the breath. Nice long spine. Remember, soften the throat. Release the jaw as you chant. And here we go. Allow the breath to flow in. Continuing to deepen the breath, bring the belly breath in. If you're not familiar with the belly breath, look in the description box below for a link to a tutorial where I teach the belly breath. And allow your eyes to open. All right, that's better already. Balancing the breath now. Pulling the breath into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. Balancing the inhale equal to the exhale, helping to balance the energy in the mind and body. If you have any pain in any of the poses at any time, then back off on the pose and simply return to the balanced belly breath. There's so much good to be gained. Cooling down inflammation in the body, reducing anxiety, expanding feelings of peace, even with just the breath practice by itself. And away we go. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, draw your belly in, bring the right knee up, flex the right foot, and squeeze the thigh into the belly. Soften the tops of your shoulders, release the muscles at the back of the neck. Let's roll that ankle. Deepen the breath, keep the breath rolling through and reverse the direction. One more round of breath here. Exhale, squeeze that knee in a little closer to the chest and then release the foot to the floor. Big breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in, lift the left knee up, left foot is flexed. Settle your shoulders. We have a tendency to crunch our shoulders up by our ears, which creates strain in the neck. Draw the shoulders down the back. Nice long neck. Deepen the belly, breath, roll the ankle. Release any snap, crackle, pop there. And then come back to the foot still, big breath in. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, pull that knee in a little bit more and then release the pose. Gentle twist, keep the knees apart, inhale the right arm up. Exhale, draw the belly in, twist to the left. Right hand, left leg. Left hand to the chair behind you. Here again, melt the shoulders down the back. Soften and release the tops of the shoulders and soften the muscles at the back of the neck. Once you've settled into the pose, close your eyes and turn your focus back to the balanced breath. Breathing into the count of 4. Exhaling to the count of 4 as well. One more round of breath here. And then to come out of your twist, inhale, lengthen up. Turn back to center. Turn the palms face the sky. Roll the shoulders. Big circles, but keep the chin lifted. Inhale, forward, up. Exhale, back and down. Reverse the direction. Don't drop your head forward. Keep a nice long spine. Okay, going to the twist to the right. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, draw the belly in, twist to the right. Left hand to the right leg. Right hand comes behind you to the chair. Nice long spine. Soften the shoulders down the back. And then close your eyes, deepen the breath. One more round of breath here. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, release. Roll the shoulders, big circles. Keep the chin slightly lifted. So you've got a little curve in the back of the neck. Reverse the direction and link the breath with the movement. Good. Seated cat and cow. Arms straight, fingertips or hands on the knees. Inhale, draw your shoulders back, rock your tailbone back, arch the back, seated cow. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, tip the shoulders forward, tip the tailbone forward, Halloween cat, seated. Inhale to cow, open the heart. Exhale to cat, round the back. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more round. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Come on up to the long spine. Bring your knees wide, hip width apart. We're going to do the seated sun salutation now. Say that 3 times fast. If you have low blood pressure, if you have neck issues, you might want to grab some blocks, put them between your feet. If you do not have blocks and you have low blood pressure or neck issues, here's the other accommodation. Instead of forward folding all the way over, you're going to come to here. Elbows on the knees, nice long spine, press the palms together. This is your adaptation for forward fold without blocks. Here's the forward fold with blocks. If you do not have low blood pressure or any neck issues, you can forward fold all the way down, releasing your spine, releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck and head. All right? So, forward fold, adaptation 1, forward fold, adaptation 2. All right, let's do it. Seated sun salutation, beginning with the hands in prayer position. Take a moment to close your eyes and deepen the breath. Balancing the breath. And now we're going to link the movement with the breath. Starting nice and slow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. If you've got neck issues, come to here, or low blood pressure, or to the blocks, or forward fold all the way down if you don't have any of those issues. Release and deepen the breath. One more round of breath here. And then inhale, lengthen the spine. Root down through the feet, come on up, bring the right knee into the chest, right foot is flexed. One round of breath here, shoulders back and down. And then release the foot down. Forward fold. I'm coming to here this time. You can go all the way forward if you like. One round of breath here. And then come on up to hands on the knees, arch the back. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to here. You can go all the way forward if you like. Big breath into the belly. Exhale, root down through the feet, pull the left knee in, left foot is flexed. One round of breath here. And release the foot down, forward fold. I have low blood pressure and neck issues, so I'm coming to here. You go all the way forward fold and release the spine if you like. All right, one more round of breath here. And now coming up, root down through the feet, big breath in, rise up, reach up. Exhale the hands to prayer position, close your eyes, deepen the breath. One more round of breath here. And then allow the eyes to open. Same thing, we're going to go a little quicker with the tempo. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw your belly in as you forward fold. Inhale, right knee into the chest, right foot is flexed. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the knees, long spine, arch the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left knee in, left foot flexed. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down through the legs, rise up, reach up. Exhale the hands to prayer position, settle in. Close your eyes. Slow and deepen the balanced breath. Balancing the inhale equal to the exhale. Helping to balance the energy in the mind and body. One more round of breath here. And then we'll go again, a little quicker tempo. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, belly in, forward fold. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the knees, arch the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down through the feet, rise up, reach up. And exhale the hands to prayer position, soften the shoulders, and deepen the breath. Allow your eyes to open. Now we're going to bring the knees back to hip width apart, seated camel pose. Bring the right foot under you. Right toe pads rooting down into the mat. Come forward enough on your chair where your sits bones are securely on the chair, but drop that right knee down to the floor. Right thigh perpendicular, or as much as you can get. It's a process. Root down through the toes, spread the toes into the floor, root down through the heel in the front, feet root down into the floor. Feel the muscles engaging as you root down through the feet, okay? Hands behind you on the chair seat, soften the shoulders down the back. Inhale, big breath into the belly. Now as you exhale, draw your belly in. Pull the lower belly in. Keep the core engaged as you deepen the breath. This is kind of like resistance training for your lungs. You've got that tightness and constriction in the lower belly, and you're pushing the lungs to expand and move that breath through even while you're working the pose. To go deeper into this pose, bring that foot maybe a little further behind under the chair. Drop that knee a little closer to the floor. Root down through the feet. Root down through that front heel. Feel the engagement building. Draw the belly in a little bit more. Now lengthen up through the spine and let your heart gently rise up to the sky. Elbows are bending slightly back. One more round of breath here. And then to come out of the pose, big breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in, switch sides. Right foot forward. Work those left toes back under the chair. Root the toe pads into the floor. Front ankle is under the knee. So take a moment here to root down through the front heel, spread the front toes, root down through the back toes, hands behind you on the chair. Elbows facing away from you. Deepen the breath here, and once again, draw the belly, low belly in. Keep the low belly engaged as you root down through the feet and deepen the breath. If you'd like to go deeper into the pose, maybe bring that left foot further back under you. Drop the left knee closer to the floor. Root down through the feet. Draw the belly in. Lift up through the heart. Soften the tops of the shoulders. Deepen the breath. Let your elbows gently bend back toward the back of the chair. One more round of breath here. And then to come out of the pose, big breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in further, bring that foot forward. Seated pigeon pose now. Lifting, so we're going to start with the knees hip width apart, lifting the right foot. Right ankle bone comes past the left low thigh. If this is too much sensation for you or pain, no worries. You can bring the foot down to the floor or maybe use a block and rest the foot there and work on softening and releasing the front and the outer right hip and glutes. All right, seated pigeon pose. So here I am. Ankle just past my lower left thigh. I'm going to flex the foot, push out through the mound of the pinky toe, flare the pinky toe. I'm engaging the inner and outer shin here, and then soften and release the right hip and glutes. Take a moment here. Tune into what your body is communicating. If you have pain in the pose, then back off on the pose and just deepen the breath. Maybe drop the foot down like I was showing. All right, if you're ready to go into this pose deeper, inhale, big breath in, scoop the arms up. Exhale, draw your belly in, shoulder blades down the back, and then let the front of the pelvis come forward. Right elbow inside of the right knee, left hand to the ankle, shoulders down and back. So notice that I have a long spine here. I'm not pushing forward. We see this a lot, and it builds constriction and tension in the neck and shoulders. It also crunches up your lung capacity and decreases your ability to get a nice full breath. So let's not do this. Lengthen up through the crown. Heads of the arm bones move back, and then the shoulder blades just slide down the back. And you can see I've got a nice open heart, long spine, and plenty of room to expand my lungs with the balanced belly breath. All right, softening and releasing the right hip and glutes. You can add a little pressure of the elbow pushing into the knee to deepen the pose, but wait until you get a little bit of the sensation to ease off before you deepen the pose. That way you're working with the body rather than forcing the pose, building more tension upon tension. So soften and release. If you can get a little bit of that tension to back off from the right hip and glute, maybe arch your back slightly and feel the difference in the hip and glute now. One more round of breath here. And then to come out, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, release, switch sides. Take a moment here to tune into this left hip and glute. If you have pain, this is not the position. Drop the foot down either on a block or bring the toes to the floor and work from here. Otherwise, ankle bone is past the thigh bone. We don't want to sickle the foot. We want to take care of these tendons here. So ankle bone past the lower right thigh, flex the foot, push out through the mound of the big toe, flare the pinky toe, engaging the inner and outer shin. And then now let's get to this left hip and glutes. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, draw the belly in and let the crest of the pelvis come forward. Then release the left elbow to the knee, right hand to the ankle. We're not going to hunch forward. Long spine. Shoulders back and down. If you are unable to get your elbow all the way down to the knee without doing this, that's okay, don't worry about it. Just straighten the arm. Lengthen the spine is more important. Soften the neck and shoulders. Deepen the breath. Bring your awareness to the left hip and glutes. Inhale, expanding with breath. And as you exhale, soften and release the left hip and glutes. If you got a little bit of the sensation to back off, then you might want to deepen the pose. Maybe push that elbow into the knee. Feel the change in the pose. Soften and release there. If you can get a little bit of release in that left hip and glute there, then maybe arch your back slightly, lengthen up through the crown. Feel how that shifts the pose. One more round of breath in this position. And then inhale, come on up, long spine, exhale, release. If you have a yoga block, grab it. Or you can take a beach towel and fold it up until you've created something about the same width, and it's pretty dense. So folded beach towel works really well if you do not have a yoga block. Bring the block between the knees, ankles are under the knees. Hug the knees into the block. We're gonna twist a little deeper again. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, pull the belly in, twist to the left. Right hand crosses to the outside of the left leg, shoulders back and down, nice long spine. Okay, so we're gonna pump up the detox in this pose by inhale, big breath into the belly. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, pull the belly in. Squeeze the knees into the block. Don't forget to keep the knees hugging in. Keep the belly pulling in as you expand the breath. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, push the breath out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, push the breath out. Pull the belly in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, pull the belly in. Maybe twist just a little bit deeper. And then inhale, lengthen up, come back to forward. Let's go to the other side. Take a moment, soften, release, enjoy your breath. And then inhale the left arm up. Exhale, draw the belly in, twist to the right. Hug the knees into the block. Pump the belly breath. Imagine like you're pumping a bellows. Inhale, the belly expands. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, pull the belly in, push the breath out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, pull the belly in, push the breath out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, pull the belly in, maybe twist a little bit deeper. And then inhale, come on up and out. Bring your block between the hands. So we're gonna bring the wrists to bent, lift your elbows. So arms and elbows are at about chest height. Now inhale, outer edges of your collarbones drift up, lift the chin. Exhale, palate back, heads of the arm bones back, draw the shoulder blades down the back. pull the belly in and press the palms into the block. Deepen the breath. Shoulders are down the back. So I don't have my shoulders up here. I've softened and released them down the back. Pressing the palms firmly into the block, and we're going to twist. Inhale, big breath into the belly. Exhale, draw the belly in and twist to your left. One round of breath here. And then big breath in, come back to forward. Exhale, twist to your right. Shoulders down the back. One round of breath here. Inhale, come on back to forward. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. Press the palms into one another. Now we're going to lift the block and pull the elbows in. Lift the elbows to shoulder height. Hug the elbows in. Press the palms into the block and deepen the breath. Feel the muscle energy building in the outer arms, the delts, the biceps, the triceps. One more round of breath here. And then bring your block back down to where we started, elbows moving out. Continue pushing into the block. Bring the block down to heart height, wrists are bent. Shoulders down the back, draw the belly in, squeeze harder, push the palms more firmly into your brick. One more round of breath here. And then once again, big breath in, exhale. Draw the belly in, lift the brick. Keep the hands pressing inward as you lift the elbows, draw the elbows in. Feel the work in the chest as you hug the elbows in. Feel the work in the arms and keep the balanced breath rolling through. One more round of breath here. And then draw the elbows outward. Come on back down. Pressing the palms into the block. Bring the shoulders down the back. One more round of breath here. And then release the block off to the side. Nice. Roll the shoulders. Let's release that stress and tension. Big breath in. Keep your chin lifted. Inhaling forward up, exhale back down, and reverse the direction. All right, interlace your hands together at the back of the neck. Elbows wide, nice long spine. Draw your shoulder blades down the back. Bring your belly in, and then just very gently settle the head back into the hands. You've got your thumbs here at the back of the neck, base of the skull. Give a little massage to the neck. Deepen the breath. Soften those muscles at the back of the neck and the base of the skull. One more round of breath here. And then release the hands, soften the shoulders, close your eyes. We're going to bring a relaxing breathing pattern in here. Pulling the breath slowly, deeply into the count of 3. And extend your exhale to 5, softening and releasing the neck, the shoulders with the exhale. Continuing to pull the breath into the count of 3. Extend your exhale to 5. We're going to move into Shavasana now. After every yoga session, it's good to take a few moments to be in stillness with the breath, Go ahead and scoot all the way back to the back of your chair. Arms resting in your lap. Close your eyes. Turn the focus inward to the breath. And take a few moments for yourself. Allowing all this beautiful energy work and breath work that you have done for yourself to really soak in. Thank you for joining me for this practice. I encourage you to go ahead and sit for 3 to 5 minutes in Shavasana with your eyes closed, focusing on the relaxing breathing pattern into 3, out to 5. Enjoy.